This is Jill at Diamond Painting with the Edwards. How are you doing today? I am doing okie dokie artichoke. So we are doing the bat today. The bat. So let me do my spiel and then we can get started. So by now, you guys should have memorized. Hi, Sam! But I'm going to say it anyway. Everything that I talk about is in description below. We have Ephemera3d tray. Etsy. Check them out. This is the highlighter yellow. It's amazing. Love it. And we have some pens. I got this pen in a Make Market Halloween kit at Micheal's. This pen is a pen that I got from Amazon. And this pen is a pen that I got from Temu. The putties and stuff I'll be talking about today. I found this person through their cover minders. And I bought like a few. I love their cover minders. And let's see. The first one is a sample that I got when I ordered this group. The Bat, the True Crime. Ooh, sorry. See, there's a bat. Shoop, 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 shoop. And a few others. They're all scattered about all the other paintings because I'm doing a total of 6 paintings behind the scenes. Well, actually, 1 behind the scene and then 5 for the pink and black event. So, yeah, they're scattered about. She gave me a sample. It's Randa's Crafty Corner. She can be found on Etsy. And it's vanilla and pomegranate. It smells amazing. I liked it so much that I got a deluxe hot chocolate, or a hot chocolate deluxe, and it came with a cover minder that is really, really cute. But it's on another painting right now. Of course, I wouldn't have it where I could talk about it. Oh no. I am also using CLOUT. MakeYourOwnWallArt.com. This is really awesome. And I am also using Art Dots. Keep Calm and Diamond Paint. And I got this on Black Friday. It was like $7.80. Look at all the putty you get. And then you also get a little poker to get putty out of everything and help put putty back in. I know it was supposed to raise price, so yeah. I don't know how much it is now. And then the next one, that was on Amazon. All this other stuff that I've talked about has been on Etsy. CLOUT. The CLOUT is on Etsy, but they also have, if you go to their webpage, they also have plenty more. So the next one I'm going to talk about is Bee's Crafty Corner. Hi, thank you, Diamond Nana. Hopefully you're having a good day today. I seen other YouTubers with these, so I had to go to Bee's Crafty Corner and get some myself. First is Crafty-ishKristyn. Isn't that fabulous? We have Pippy Pool Party and Pippy Halloween, and I don't like that. Let me fix that. I see what I did. I see my mistake. It's a bad mistake. I didn't turn on this light. You know, YouTube is hard. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, that's important. You gotta do that. You gotta get it to where you can get your crafts out. And then also a marshmallow. Oh, marshmallow. She still has 2 more of Sundown, which I will have to get soon. But there is her horror boyfriend, Micheal. And this is Dark and Creepy Diamond Paintings. And then Crafty-ishKristyn and Marshmallow. got together and they are doing a pink and black event for this month. Fabulous. I'm doing 5 canvases. I am doing the Raven, the Bat, Motorcycle Girl, Pink Tattoo Girl, and a pink and black rose. I'm doing 5. Okay, so of course we had to choo over to Bee's Corner, and say hello. Can we have ours too? So we have some. Isn't that awesome? Oh, this glare is bugging me. I'm sorry. Our shadow. I'm sorry about the shadow. We're not professional. I don't have the appropriate cover on the light above. But we're working on it. Baby steps at a time. Before long, we will look chef's kiss. Then we also got some samples. We have the Spoopy cover paper of Ghost and Pumpkins. And then we have the absolute most terrifying thing. We are now up, because snow is not melted because it's been too freaking cold to melt the snow. We are now up to, after today, 11 inches. 11 inches. Not on the road, in the yard. 11 inches. Because we had 7 the other day. And then we had 7 Sunday. And then we had 2 inches 2 days ago. And then we're supposed to get more today. And it's the stuff. It's snow. Even though it looks absolutely fabulous on this cover sheet or cover paper. The yard, not so much. Not so much. So there's those cover papers. And I know what you're thinking. Why are you using those all the time? This is Halloween. This is Halloween. This is going to be January. This is it all the time. Why? Because I like the chaos. Chaos. Chaos is fun. So, down below, hopefully it's a link. If it's not, copy, paste it, put it in the Facebook search, and go to see our group. We have a Facebook group. Fabulous, chaos, fun, yay. And also, I gave up on the Google document because I could not ever get it to work. So, join the group and message me on Messenger and say, hi, my name is so-and-so and this is my address and I would like a stickers, please. And we will mail them to you. I'm going to get everything together tomorrow and then get them to the mail this weekend. Going to the post office this weekend. Going to be fabulous. So yes, and I will not be keeping your addresses unless you have mailed me something. Then I keep it. If you've mailed me like a card or something, I'll keep it. But no, I do not keep your addresses. All right, bye, Diamond Nana. So yeah, you just gotta, every time you want something, mail me. Unless you know you're going to be getting a lot, because we're going to have multiple stickers come out this year. We're going to have stuff come out this year. So yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I will send you stickers. That's for sure. So, the bat. This one has been a delight. Now, let's see if I can get through this and get it fun. Thank you, Diamond Nana. You have as much fun as you can unpacking. Because, you know, sometimes that's not fun. But if it's craft room stuff, it might be fun. The craft room might make it fun. So, let's get started. Okay. So how is everyone doing today? I know there is a lot of stuff going on. Miss Lorna had her surgery today and seems to be doing pretty good. And currently, Mara is at the vet getting Peaches looked at. So we all got to send snuggles and hugs and boops to Peaches, and snuggles and hugs and kisses to Lorna so she can get all better really soon. So, here we go. Well, hopefully everyone is doing okay today. I wasn't sure if I was going to be late or not. I was having a little bit of a problem earlier. My tummy wasn't agreeing with me, but I got it to behave. So yay, go tummy. And, it was uncomfortable, but it's all right. And I had to call and reschedule my behavioral health exam because that and the urinary issue was the same day, and I can deal with the PTSD at night a little longer. Find out what's going on with the tubes in the urinary tract. Not going to be very comfortable, but hey, we got to do it. Sometimes we got to do things we don't want to do, but then we get it worked out and then everything is good. So yes. Yeah. Her a bath, a light haircut, nothing too drastic because it's cold. When she comes back, she's going to be smelling and looking beautiful. You kind of had to do what needed. Ma went to take a cat to the vet, and we've had a lot of snow and no chance for it to melt because it's been too cold. And she went alone, and we took the cat to the vet. And she parked in the back because that's where the people who visit a lot go. That's like special parking for them. And I was very concerned because she doesn't walk very well. She's very like wobbly. And if she's behind the building, if she falls, will anybody see her? So we kind of reiterated, okay, you can't because she's got osteoporosis, and if she falls she breaks. Oh, are you having a hard time hearing? Okay, let me scoot over a little bit closer. We may have to do what we did yesterday. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. And then she told Philip that today her plans was to take the dog while Tom's kids are at the doctor's. She was just going to go and take the go and take the dog over. And Philip was like, no, not by yourself, you're not. So, we're very concerned because she has had a problem in the past finding her car, and the boys had to go over and help her. So, we, and Tom had said, you can go, you can drive, you can do anything you want to do. You just got to make sure somebody was with you. And so, Tom took the keys away because she can't just be sneaking off like that. Luckily, she told Philip her plans today. And Philip is kind of like, no. Philip is a lot like me. And it's like, no, you're not. So Philip took her over today. Tom said that in the summer, when it's nice, she can have her car keys back. But in the wintertime, she can't. And she understood. She goes, I didn't even think about the repercussions. I just thought, I'll just take her over. And she did admit that after Philip took her to the doctor. And after the doctor appointment, she was lightheaded and not feeling great. They had to give her some crackers and stuff to get her, okay again. And we're both looking at each other like, when Philip said this, we were like, she can't drive like that. I hate to, and we've had the discussion before. It wasn't just like, come up, Billy, give me your keys. It wasn't like that. We've had discussions. We knew that it could happen. So, and she understood. She's not angry or upset. She said it's going to be weird getting used to people driving her everywhere. But in this situation, she's 80. She'll be 80 in July. She's going to be 80. She's fragile because she's got osteoporosis and her bones are like Swiss cheese. And she's a little forgetful. And maybe her reflexes aren't as good as they should be. So if there's an accident, would she be able to stop good enough before she'd slide or get in an accident? So yeah. So right now it is driving Miss Ma everywhere, which is fine. Philip said he's more than happy to drive her. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. But it's necessary. Because if she were to get in an accident, or fall and no one sees her because she's parking in the back of a building, oh my goodness. And right now I cannot go. I'm just not healing like I should. I'm still having the twinges of pain from the hernia surgery. I still have a cold. So yeah, right now is not a good time. Philip has happened to do all the heavy lifting right now. But I mean, she's fine. She's okay with it. And you never know. She may come to like it. So, yeah. That's where we're at right now with that. I never got any looking, snooping, peeping, talking behind the scenes done last night about the Heaven and Earth designs because, yeah, by the time we looked at doctor's numbers and because I hadn't been able to go to the doctor with her since October 6th, 4th or the 6th. So it's been a very hot minute. So we finally got the ability. We have a portal, and then we was able to hook her portal up with ours for because we have the same doctors. So I was able to go in. Well, Tom was reading it to me, and I was able to jot down numbers and figure out, okay, well, this is this and this is that. We need to change this. We need to do this. Um, she dropped down to 86. So she has lost 2 pounds of weight that she cannot afford to lose. So, I don't know where we go from there. I don't know if we just need to do a consultation with the doctor and say, hey, she's still doesn't have an appetite. She's losing weight that she was doing so good gaining. What can we do? So yeah. Tom and I are still talking about it before we say, oh, hey, Ma, we're going to get a doctor appointment and we're all going to sit down and we're going to really talk and, we're going to really, let the doctor know everything that's going on. Everything. Days you do want to eat, the days you don't want to eat. So, yeah. There was going to be hard days and there was going to be easy days. And right now, poor Tom, he's got a lot on his shoulder. And just when I think I'm up and I'm ready to pitch in and start doing, something else happens. And it puts me like diamond painting back to bed. And, yeah. And it's frustrating for me because I was in a pattern of waking up around 8 o'clock, diamond painting behind the scenes until like 1. And now I'm not getting my rear end out of butt until like 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I'm losing a lot of diamond painting time and I'm just frustrated with it. I was up. I didn't really go to sleep until like 4. I just couldn't sleep. And I've been like this for 2 weeks. Just not been able to sleep. And mind you, when you're sick, you have trouble. Last night I had to put my CPAP on. And by 6 o'clock this morning, I had gone through an entire tank of water and I had to get a refill. I just wore the CPAP that much yesterday. I just needed the umph. I needed the feeling of being able to take a deep breath and not get lightheaded, because I am getting lightheaded. Another reason why I don't leave the house. I stick to my room or to the bathroom or the kitchen, and I am very careful. That's why here lately, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been kind of quiet, quieter than usual on the lives because I'm catching my breath. So I don't go night-night and pass out. So you'll have to pardon some of the breaks in the speech. I am trying to keep focused and not pass out. I don't think you guys want that. Hi, Shore. How are you? How is Lorna? Oh no. Liquid Band-Aid or anything like that on it? Hopefully the doctor can. See, your guys' doctors are much different than ours. Our doctors would never go to somebody's home. Never. Never. Not in Indiana. So you guys have got some amazing health care. It might not be the most fabulous in the world, but you got doctors to come to homes. Man, that's amazing. I would love that. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. I tell her, or is she listening? Okay. Tell her that I told Wyatt about what's going on, and he is uh, thinking about her, and he wants me to keep good tabs on her to tell him. So she's got all the Edwards family rooting for her. Wyatt is my editor. She'll know who Wyatt is. And that he's really, really sorry, and hopefully they can get this knocked out and she'll be okay. He's really concerned about her. I got good kids. Oh, she's asleep in the chair. Okay. Okay. I can tell her later because that was you have a lot on your mind. Is she able to sit reasonably comfortable with like the donut, or I can't imagine she's comfortable. Poor thing. Can't imagine she's comfortable right now. Unless she's got some good painkiller. Oh, good. I'm glad she liked her desk. Sort of sat. Okay. I'm so happy that she likes her desk. Got her polar bear canvas done, and that is freaking adorable. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. From what I watch on like ambulance um and the the emergency helicopters and the pediatric and all of that, the shows that we see here, um that it looks like everybody loves their job and really takes care of their people. And you guys get gas and air and ambulances. You get an IV and a painkiller if we have to have it. If not, we wait till we get to the hospital. Or that is in my instance when I was younger. Now it's like, there's no reason for me to take an ambulance. Somebody drive me. I'm kind of like Tom. I'll get there. I can imagine with gas and air, she was a hoot. Is that what they gave her to get through surgery? Was gas and air? twinge off. Now, they did offer me laughing gas one time at a dentist office, an oral surgeon, because I was a little shy of needles and of the IV. So they gave me a little bit of laughing gas just to kind of make me not care. So yeah, I have had that. But it was just like, oh, here's a couple puffs. Okay, now let's give you an IV. It wasn't like, oh, I get to wear this all the time and it's wonderful. And no, it was just like, here, take some of this. Okay, let's go. All right. Being like you guys, you have people that are in a car. So if an ambulance isn't right there, somebody can kind of get the ball going. We don't have that. We don't have that. Paramedics come, they pick you up, they take you. Now we do have like fire chiefs, and we have firemen that go out. Every accident, a fireman comes. If it's like something like a heart attack or a stroke or something, firemen come out. We call them rescue squads. But we don't have a system where a doctor comes out on a scene and and puts a intubator in and stuff, and I'm like, what? They're venting in the street? Because they wouldn't do that. I've never seen it. And I come from a family of firemen, and I've never heard them say that they can do that here. Unless it's a special talent that's not told about. They just bag you and squeeze the bag. 30 minutes away. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's far. So, I mean, do you just call a doctor or an ambulance? I mean, if something, since you're so far, what do you guys do if there's like a really bad emergency? Would they bring in the air? Since you're 30 minutes away, that's bad. Not really horrible, but that's still a good distance, especially if you're hurting bad or you're really sick. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, in her situation, it's like an emergency. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's like urgent. So I could see where he would He would need to come out. Last night, just watch YouTubes and just kind of talked about. What is everybody working? See any more R's? Last night, Philip and I watched Cats Being Cats. Boy, oh boy, some of those cats were cuckoo crazy. But it was fun. We watched like an hour of cats being cats. But I was laughing because when I was watching Mara, we're doing our bats different. She's doing the top of the bats. I'm doing the bottom of the bat. And then by the time we get to the point where we're at the middle, her top is going to be done and my bottom is going to be done. Oh, oh no. Those. And I just had to reschedule my appointment because I had a bladder appointment and my first PTS, because I have PTSD at night. My daytime, through counseling and stuff, I pretty much got it good. But at night in dreams, I don't. And I don't know how to help that. So I made an appointment. Well, then the bladder people said, oh, by the way, we need to see you this day. I'm like, So I had to cancel. So my appointment isn't until April now. But I have bad PTSD dreams. I've had them as long as I can remember, actually. But it's like this or that, and it's okay, you know this. But at night, you can't communicate with yourself and say, hey, what are you doing? This is a dream. Or at least I can't. So, yeah, gotta figure out about that. So I got it pretty much good in the day. It's not good at night. Hi, Carrie. How are you today? What you doing? I'm being nosy. You know my favorite thing. To be nosy Rosie. know more about why when I get dehydrated that I pass blood clots than find out about my dreams and how to deal with it. I think the blood clots at this point is more important. They did a CAT scan and they really can't find anything structurally with the organs. So they're going to take like a catheter tube, put it up there, all the way up there, and take a camera and peep around. And then they'll know if it's structural or what's causing it. Because I do have a picture of it, so I can show the doctor. I was able to take a picture. Something told me take a picture because you're not going to be able to be seen until you get back to Indy. So I took a picture of the paper. I took a picture of the Kleenex. All right, Sam. Okay. Ooh, your Timu came? Just relax, Sam. Oh, good. She can hear. Hi, Lorna. We love you. Incision that it's not allowed to leak. It's not allowed. You say, don't make me get Jill on you, Incision. I'll come over there. I might have to hop and fly and jump and paddle and swim. Sore. I do know that. You know it's not going to be easy for a little bit, but thankfully you got it done. Sam is laying down watching this on big screen. So she's probably yelling at the TV. Hi, sis. 4 pins, 2 diamond paintings, 1 bag, 30 bottle. That was a good haul. Yeah, Lorna, it's going to be cold because you've got medicine in you. And it's cold outside, and that doesn't help. Because, you know, when you go to the hospital and they give you IV fluid, it is never warm. It is never warm, toasty, makes you want to lay down, take a little snooze. No, it's always ice cold. I'm like, dang, I don't want a margarita. So, yeah. I am that kind of patient. I am that kind of jokester. Dang. You're going to put some ice in it. Let's have a party. Put some booze in it. Yeah, I heard you. I heard that. Do you like it? Like, who pulled the diamond paint? Bad. I told Wyatt, I told editor about what was going on, and he said he's very sorry that you've got to go through this, and that he wants to be kept informed um, with everything that goes on. So he is rooting for you, and he's sending his best your way, and yeah, he's concerned about you. He's a good kid. Oh, really? Oh, no. You made him sweat. You made him work hard. I was the family carpenter. I was the one that always built everything. Having a trying day, but is everybody else having a good day? Any plans for the day? I'm going to see if I can get the plans done that I was gonna do yesterday, and that's look at the Heaven and Earth design and see what all is needed, make a list. Yeah, hopefully I get that done. But what'll probably end up happening is me just laying in the bed and doing absolutely nothing like yesterday. I'm just not 100%. I'll be honest. I just feel kind of, drippy nose, and I'm still got that runny nose and stuff. And I must say something. We figured out why last night I haven't felt good. I've been in pain, like pain that I can't shake pain, and headaches, and Tom felt so bad. So, oh, like, kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. There's a medicine I take for fibromyalgia, and it is called Cymbalta. And I take 60 milligrams of it. Well, there was 2 bottles. When they gave me the Cymbalta, they didn't have enough of one manufacturer, so they gave me a different manufacturer, you know, to kind of like make it up, I guess. It was like, they were different colors, but the bottles, you know, it was like, one bottle was a little bigger. He thought those were 2 different prescriptions. And, there wasn't. So he's been doubling my Cymbalta. And he just realized it last night, because when he was doing the check to see how many bottles was left, because we get 3 months at a time, he was like, we're missing a Cymbalta. I was like, we are? I was like, well, hang on. So I got on CVS and looking. It's like, it doesn't get refilled until March. It was filled in December. And he's like, then he started putting the pieces together after he found the bottle that looked different. And he goes, I've been giving you double. And I went, okay, you know, because he was just so upset. And just so upset. Head down, I'm sorry, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm like, honey, I know you wouldn't do that on purpose. I know that. He's my ride or die, and I am his ride or die. It is not going to happen. So I only have 1 bottle left to get me through. Actually, a little bit more than 1 bottle left. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take one every other day, because I've got a big buildup in my body. So I'm just going to take one every other day, kind of get myself back to where I should be, because insurance will not buy me another bottle. So I'm just going to have to make the best of it. It isn't the first time that I've had to do this with a medicine, stretch it out, and it won't be the last. So, it wouldn't have been a big deal if it was end of the year, because once I hit my deductible, which I did, medicine is free anyway. I would have just said, okay, just apply it. But yeah, so I've been doubled up on Cymbalta for a month or so. Yeah. And wonder why I'm the way I am, and headache, and can't concentrate, and I mean, already worse than what I already am. And then just not there, just not right, just not. And then add on top of everything else, it was just like, So hopefully that gets out of my system, and I can get myself back to a little bit more normal. And I know he feels so bad. He feels so bad. Okay, her doctor just turned up. Good. So yeah, that was mine last night. And I don't know if that's the reason why I've not been sleeping, because I was going through a really good pattern of resting and getting sleep after the hernia surgery. And I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. And we didn't put 2 and 2 together. We just thought, oh, it's because you're sick. You know, when you're sick, you go through weird things. And I have a sleeping pattern. And it's a very weird sleeping pattern. They make no rhyme or reason. It just, that's how they are. But I noticed even with when it was time for the sleeping pattern change, it was still weird. It wasn't right. But it's not enough to hurt me. I'm going to be fine. I don't have to be alarmed or anything. Everything is fine. It's just got to level that out. Oh yeah. And Tom and I have both noticed that, like, his ADHD symptoms are getting, like, stronger. And it's, like, hard to get him to focus sometimes. And he'll, like, be doing something, and all of a sudden, oh, I gotta do this, and run off. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. You gotta focus. So, he has an appointment scheduled, I think, to get that looked at again, to take another test. He's taken one test, and he was borderline. Right on that edge. So he's going to take another one to see if, is it just seasonal? Is it, because he's been like, he's either one or the other. He's either like hyper focused and want to do blah, 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 or he's, I want to do nothing. There's no in between. And it's like, oh, okay. So what's going on? So yes, he's so upset about it. But things happened. I mean, one time in band camp, ladies and gentlemen, I took some medicine. Tom and I have the same, like, containers. I seen some laying out. He lays them out for me. I took them. And it wasn't till he come back and he goes, oh, where's my medicine? I took his medicine. Yeah. Luckily, there wasn't anything that could do any, like, heart damage. All of that medicine after the heart attack he's done with. But yeah, there was one medicine that would interact, because I looked at all of my medicines. And I was like, okay, give me my medicines. Don't give me that pill. So we was able to figure out what medicines I could take of mine and what I couldn't. And I slept like crap the entire night. But there was nothing came from it. So yeah, I've even, oh no. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Hey everybody. Can we leave hearts and stuff to get something off the screen? Can we just do like hearts and faces and stuff? Hi everybody. Yay, I'm so happy that you're here. So excited. Can you guys leave some stuff too, please? Yay. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm just filling the screen. Filling the screen. Oh, look, it's a heart. Okay, I think we're good. Can anybody see anything, or is it all emojis? Hopefully it's all emojis. Hi. Hi, 4. Sorry, I just had to ask for an emoji. Emoji war real quick. On 4. What is your name? 4 or 4 or more, or what do we call you for? Glad to have some emojis. Okay, that's fine. 4. So do you diamond paint? Do crafts? What you do? Hopefully we hear from Mars soon about peaches. I know the last thing that I heard was they were going to check to see if it was a tumor or not on his chin, his old chinny chin chin, or if it's his teethers. But I haven't been able to check my phone since then, so I don't know what's up. Oh, okay. Oh, I have a Facebook message. Okay. Let me look. Sorry. So I want to do a cross stitch conversion. I've not done cross stitch in years. Decades. Mid-30-ish, 35 years or so. But I want to do a cross stitch conversion because my fingers don't bend like that anymore. They took a life of their own. And they decided, without my knowledge, that they wanted to misbehave. Hi, Lola. Hi, Lola. So, yes, we're doing the bat, Lola. Mara is like doing the top of the bat, and I'm doing the bottom of the bat. So eventually we're going to meet in the middle. What are you working on, Lola? Or are you just causing chaos? My favorite. A little chaos. Come on. Come on, diamonds. They're just not wanting to diamond today. Don't you hate that when a diamond is not diamonding? When you want it to diamond, you need it to diamond. I'm doing the 2 conversions first to prove myself to my hubby that I can do a cross stitch conversion. I love just tormenting the fire out of him. But I can understand why. You know, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, neither did him, trying to do a 120 by 150 cross stitch conversion without knowing if I could do it or not. So these are 250 by 250, so 65 by 65 if I'm mathing, and I'm not good at math. So probably like a 70 by 70. But they're called minis. They were only like $12. Not a bad price. And mind you, I don't have squares, so I am going to have to look at diamonds. I'm kind of leaning toward Ever Moment, but I still got to talk to Miss Jamie and see how her take on Heaven and Earth design and what's good. I know, watching Add More Zest, she said she uses Ever Moment and they look beautiful. So, probably going to be Ever Moment, but I've heard some good things about Home Fun too. 30 by 30 of a Pippy. Aww. Aww. More after the stream. Okay. If you know what I mean. I can spill the tea a little later. Unless when she gets back, she does. And Shar and Glenn or Glenna. Glenn? Glenn? I think Glenn. Shar and Glenn are superstars. They deserve a diamond studded cape and mask. Yes. Rhinestones, diamonds, masks, tiaras. They're the bee's knees, let me tell you. The bee's knees. And I'm thankful for them. Glenna, if it's either Glenn or Glenna, built her desk. So she's got her desk. Yes, they need one. They need one. We need to do searches for tiaras and masks and capes. Okay, Shar, what technically are you guys? Are you carers? Are you RNs, LPNs? What do they call you over there? Glenn. Okay, I thought it was, but you know, my brain, dementia brain, you know, I'm early onset, so it's not horrible, but sometimes I forget. Like 5 minutes and it's like gone. Psh, there it goes. and I have to, especially names. Names are the cares. Okay. Names are the worst for me. It takes me a minute. Like I'll see somebody and I'll be like, yeah, I know who you are. And then I'll be like, just talk a second. And then once they talk a second, then I get it. It's like, oh yeah, I know who this is. It's weird how my brain is. Even get the nephews mixed up. But you know, that's common. Everybody does that. I'll be like, you, Wyatt, Chris, you, Joseph, yeah, come here. That's what Angel does. Because Aunt Jill's brain, Aunt Jill's brain is a brain. Oh, yes, yes, you are family. I have declared it, so shall it be. You are family. I used to be a hospice nurse, not a hospice nurse, a hospice volunteer. I used to hospice volunteer. I did 2 different organizations. Because in the process, I moved. And it was wonderful. I mean, I know you hear people say it was wonderful, and you're like, huh? It was. It was really fulfilling, and yeah. Off at the facility and say bye. Not coming back. Okay. Oh, tell her that we love her, and please keep me informed on anything that changes, anything that happens. And then I will pass it on. You're going to be just fine because you're in wonderful hands. You're in hands that love you. And you got people that love you too, rooting on you. That message. And I grabbed that phone so fast because I wanted to make sure our Lorna was okay. You know, side. I'm soft-hearted, but don't tell my secret. Don't ruin my reputation of chaos now. But secretly, I kind of have a little bit of a caring heart, just a tiny bit. Oh, yeah. I don't, I just say that all the time. So, yeah. Oh, I hear pitter patters. Yes.
Has Lana messaged or called you?
Let me check.
Messaged or called me, and Prissy should be done by now. Lana.
Anything. Nothing.
Weird.
Oh my goodness. Crafty-ishKristyn is live? He is? Oh, and I'm missing it. Boo.
Well, I know who you're raiding after your stream's over.
If I know how to raid.
I actually don't know if you can actually raid on YouTube.
I don't think I have enough people to raid. I think you
raid
have to have
a
certain
raid
amount.
only works on Twitch anyway.
Oh. No? I don't know.
I've never seen people successfully raid on YouTube.
Man, if I knew how to raid, just out of pure orneriness, I would raid her. But I don't know how to raid.
Well, I guess I'll call Lana and see
what's
going on there. For all I know, Shy might have done it.
Well, what time is it? Oh, it's not. Shy's not home until like 4:30. Oh, okay. Yeah, she may have. She'll need to come over here. Because it's too cold outside. We're keeping the dog full time until it gets warmer. Because we don't want Ma out in the cold. And because the snow hasn't melted. And if she falls, oh my goodness. It just doesn't seem worth it. We can keep her. Okay. Oh yes, she's just getting a whole spa day. And I talked to her mama. Her mama wants to see her. So I said as soon as the snow melts a little bit and there's no more bad weather coming in, because she just had a stroke. Ma doesn't move around very well, and I got to get myself better. And then she can come over. She can see her baby. We got to make sure she's okay. She's gone through a lot this last couple months with the stroke. And she's a sweetheart. My chair is squeaky, but I'm gonna keep it until its last leg because I love it. Yeah, it will be. She's really excited. She messages me almost every night to check on me and to check on Priscilla. Make sure we're both doing okay because she worries about me. So, yeah. Oh, no. The peach is down. So, yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, she's really sweet. She used to be our neighbor. Um, she used to live at the neighbor's house, and then when he passed away, she moved, and she moved on the other side of our township. So she's not about 5 minutes away, not that far. Well, she was babysitting a house and she couldn't take her dog. So Tom's mom said, "Oh, I'll babysit the dog, you know, because the dog is her dog's or one of her older dogs' mama." So she got a puppy from her. So yeah, and then uh, when she got done babysitting the dog, she had a stroke. So that put her in rehab. So I just told Mom, okay, we'll just help. You can have the morning shift, we'll have the night shift. When weather gets bad, we'll just take her all together. So since the weather is bad, we're taking her. And she's just fine. She grumbles at the cats, but she just lays there and grumbles, and we tell her to stop, and then she kind of humps and huffs and or harumps or whatever you want to call that. And then she's over it. She's just over it. Must be pretty bad if they're going to put him down. It worried me when he started bleeding and not eating, and it worried me then. I do in a few days. 5 days ago. Oh, slack-a-lackin', that's for sure. Bleeding and not wanting to eat, or he, I don't know why I keep saying she. He didn't really want to eat, so she started giving him moist food, and he started bleeding out of his mouth, and there was like a bump forming on the chin. And I know they were going to test it to see if it was a tumor before they started talking about dental work. So yeah, but she said when I talked to her earlier that he had eaten something either late last night or very early this morning. time has kind of gotten away from me at the moment, but that there was food in his belly and that he wanted to go outside for a little bit. So he was making a little bit of an improvement. And then he had started bleeding again, so they had told her to take him in to get looked at today. And that's all I've heard so far, other than they're going to put, and she said that she would explain why after. So, and I understand, you know, she's got to do this, and I'm sure she doesn't want to get even more upset by talking about it at the moment before it's done. So I totally understand. Let's grab this S before I forget. Fill in the S's around here. Can't believe those got past me. Yeah. We took him to the vet earlier, and they were going to test to see if it was a tumor or if it was his teeth. And that was the last thing I heard. So it must not have turned out very well if they're going to have to put Peaches down.
All right, Chrissy's ready. I'm
Okay.
going to go head out. If you get a call and hear me screaming, it's probably me in the front yard screaming at the truck.
Okay. Well, hopefully you don't scream at the truck. At least try to get the truck in the property.
That's what I had to do the first time.
Yeah. We've already had 9 inches of snow, and more snow is coming today, and there's been no sun, warm enough temperature from Mr. Sun to melt anything. So driveway is a little treacherous. You just kind of gotta see where it goes. Don't hit anything. And Tom and I are both kind of sick, and Philip's been busy with Ma back and forth and doing stuff, so he hasn't had time and to shovel. So we kind of got it, his son came over and got it to where we can at least get to the vehicles. But yeah, usually I'll go out and I'll you know, because I don't mind shoveling. I can't do it for very long, but I'll go out there and I'll push some, but can't. That's not going to happen. And I'm sure if I went out and did it and you guys heard that I did it, I would probably get in a lot of trouble. You guys would probably chew me out for going out and... Oh, you have 0 snow? Lucky. You want some? I might be able to bungee, like put it on a bungee jump cord and like flick it like a giant slingshot your way. What is that? Oh, it's just slingshotting snow. How are you getting so lucky, ma'am? How are you getting so lucky? No snow. You're supposed to be the one getting the snow. I'm jelly. Plus. I ask, oh, was you listening? Oh, yeah, I was listening from the beginning. Okay. So he is the creeper. Guys and gals, we do have an official peeper creeper that watches. I think he's just doing it to be nosy to see if I talk about him. I do. Okay. Hopefully I make better time than I did yesterday, because it was like 6 o'clock and I still hadn't gotten a square. Ooh, yes. No, I'm sad. Everybody's got no snow but me. You guys need some snow. Everybody should have at least a foot of snow in their front yard. Maybe not in their driveway, but in their front yard, everybody needs a foot. Ooh, that is pretty. It's the snow. When it should be dark, it's still a little light because of all the snow on the ground. And I'm like, really? Is something playing with me? No, it's just that's the way it be with the snow. It's not sticky. I've done so much diamond painting that every once in a while I gotta refresh the pens. I did quite a bit today behind the scenes. I had been lazy lately, but I did it today. I worked on every tree has a soul. The pink is pretty much almost done. It's just finishing up the little edges of the tree and going to the next tree. Oh, cat sneezing. He's gonna probably come in here and sneeze a whole bunch. Well, and of course, you know, I would get screamed at for trying to do that after hernia surgery too. Because I'm only at like 15 pounds, maybe 20 pounds max weight I can lift. And I'm still having twinges of pain the last 2 days. So yeah. And it's been like 2 months and I'm still having twinges, but Tom said that's very common, not to worry about it. I'm like, okay. And I'm not really having any in the upper part. It's all around my belly where they had to do extra incisions and tug and all that. Because because it was so old. It was 27 years old. Come on, come on, let go, let go. It's got me. It was so old that it like come out of the hole and like puffed up like a mushroom. So they couldn't just pull it back. They had to like whittle on it. So they said it would take longer and it would hurt longer. He was trying to be as gentle as he could, but my belly button has a scar that's going to be a smile. They did the 4 holes and then they had to cut the belly button and it looked like a smile. I'm going to have a smile scar. And right there where the one above the belly button, it's not going to be as pretty. I mean, usually they can get it to where you don't really recognize that was a scar, but this time he said that it's not going to heal as pretty. I'm like, that's okay. I'm covered in scars. It's fine. It's okay. They had to do what they had to do. They got rid of the mushroom. That's all that matters to me. So, yeah. Some hot chocolate. That sounds good. Hot chocolate sounds amazing. Might have to have Tom make me some this evening. he doesn't want to, I'll set you guys on. I have to be careful with that because if I say, oh, I want some hot chocolate, he'll go get him some too. Whatever I say I want, he gets it. He gets it as well. So I have to be careful sometimes. His sugars are doing some kind of wonky thing right now. They can't decide if they want to be high or low. He's just right on that border. And his father had diabetes, and it's like, you know, right now is when you need to be very careful with what you do. Because it can rear its ugly head. Mine did. I was hypoglycemic for a while. And all of a sudden, one day, bam, 400s. It's like, wow, I wasn't expecting it. Like the day before, I was like 70, and I was like, all day I was 70, and I just didn't feel good. And I was like, what is up with this? And then like next day, 400. It's like, okay. And the doctors warned me that it'll sneak up. Boy, it did. That was a tough Thanksgiving that year because it was like 2 days before Thanksgiving. Does anybody have anything fun planned for this weekend? Can anybody guess what I'm going to be doing? I will be doing these lives. And then, depending on Mara, I don't know how she's going to feel now. If she wants to do her lives, then I'll join her. If she doesn't, that's 100% total understand. And I will just be doing 2 lives and relaxing and trying to get over these sniffles, and so I can see my family for Christmas. I've seen my aunt and her family. I haven't seen my brother yet, and I'd really like to see him. Those are goals this year, to see him for Christmas. So yeah, I want to kind of get better so I can see my brother. You're going to be peeping, huh? Oh, you get your van. How long do you think you're going to keep it? Oh, no. Lola is going to have sewer system issue fun stuff done. So, yeah. Tom's going to be peeping. Hopefully it won't take him long to get home. Late. Like 5:45. Maybe closer to 6. It was a while. Well, I was ending the stream when he was coming in. So, yeah, it was almost 6. He was being extremely useful at work yesterday. But does anybody want to take bets that his van will break down again? It's been in here it's been in the shop twice in the last month. yesterday where he was? I don't know. If he did, I wasn't paying attention. He's probably driving now. If anybody doesn't know, Uncle Mystery Man's my husband. That's Thomas, my semi-useful engine. Sometimes he's useful. Sometimes he's not. On what the chore is. He put another blanket on my side of the bed. He's like, you're going to get cold, and you've got a cold, and I don't want you to get blah, 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 blah. So he put a third blanket on my bed so I wouldn't get cold. Most of the time, he's all right. I'll keep him. He's all right. All right, let's see here. Some of this is overflowing out of the pot. This is static. Let me gather. Gather. Get on my finger. Okay. Scooch this down and work on the other side. I think I just need an F in case. All right. AF. Hope it didn't flip over. It flipped back. Okay. Ooh. We have a sky and a booty. A bat, a booty. Okay, let's scoot down here and let's see how far we can get. Because I only want to diamond paint until 5. So we'll see how far we can get. Maybe we can get a good chunk done. Good chunker chunk. Let's see. Looks like there's quite a bit of multi-placing, so that is good. We want to see that. You like? Are you a multi-placer or are you a single placer? I am a mixture of both, depending on my mood. Sometimes I'll single place with the multiplacer. I'll just go do. And some of it depends on the project. I can't return him. It's permanent. If we have a problem, we got to work it out. Because nope. We think a lot alike. We have the same kind of goals and ambitions, and we both had a lot of things in common growing up. We both had kind of like the same upbringing, with his father in fire department, and I was wrong. Yesterday I said he was a chief. He was not a chief. He was a captain. And I got them mixed up. My dad was also a captain. I got that mixed up. So yes, still the same rank, but just different. His dad, before he did transportation, would also go around and take pictures of accidents and fires and stuff. He also like did photography for the fire department as well. So he was a man of many hats. His father was. He was. And then he ended up in Tom's gonna be yelling at me. He's like, I just told you that last night. In like transportation, where they work on the fire trucks and stuff. So yes, I was wrong, and he corrected me. And he did it nice. He didn't we wasn't snotty. We're not snotty to each other unless we're teasing each other. If we're teasing each other, then we can get a little rowdy. Oh, you can't. I do use a logbook. I got it midway through this year. Sorry, Kleenex. I got it midway through this year and still kind of just feeling it out. But I'm going to put a paper clip, like have it in the front. And now that I'm a little bit better at, more prepared at knowing what I need to fill out, blah, 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 I'm going to really make an honest effort of trying to get everything noted. Because at Christmas, I did 28 diamond paintings for Christmas, and towards the end, it was like, I'm just going to do them. I'll fill it out later, and then I never filled it out. So towards the end, I kind of slacked. But this year, new goals. And then I also didn't take pictures of everything I worked on. So I don't even have like a good count of everything I did this year. Yeah, this is our first year. Our year ends in March. So, but I think I'm going to do logbook. I think I'm going to start over again January, even though technically it's not our anniversary. But I think I'm going to do it that way, unless I think it's going to get me too confused. I don't know. I don't know. But February, March in that area, I don't know. I don't even know if we know exactly when the channel sparked to life. So I probably will just start January, because that's close enough to February. So I'm going to do this is what I did in 2024 kind of thing. And it's not going to be complete because I gave presents. So I'm just going to show what's in. And some of them I did in like 22, 23. But I'm just going to show the portfolio album. Because, yeah. Kind of like, oh, everybody, this is what I've done in my diamond painting journey. And then start this year a lot more organized. Because to be honest, I didn't even know if this was even going to take off, if I would even get people watching. So I just kind of was like, okay, I'm just going to go by the skin of my teeth and let's see what happens. So this year's stuff isn't going to be extremely accurate. Last year for Christmas, we did 19. Yeah. I started working on them August? September? Yeah. It probably would have already been done if I could just work behind the scenes. But with lives, I like to show me working on them a little bit every day. So you can watch the entire, from start to finish, you can watch it get done. So, and I'm doing 5 canvases, so it's like, okay, I just got to do one strip. And then if I do one strip every day, I will still have like 5 days to do just chaos. And in those 5 days, I may do like a behind the scenes video, end of the year video in those days, just to kind of do something different. So everybody what I've done and like, oh yeah, by the way, I've done this. Yay. And then starting in February, unless the only time it's not going to be this way is if there is an event. And then if it's an event, it'll be the same. It'll be every day will be alive. And then I'll adjust the sizes accordingly and the times accordingly. But I kind of like getting on during an event, and you can see some of the things I've done is either like I tried an event just to see if I would get like anybody interested and all of that. And then I did what I called an event, but it was really just like a special painting, and it was about Queen Elizabeth. I was honoring her birthday. And then we did like, we talked about her, got facts about her. So it wasn't like a normal whip and chat because we talked about her. So I called that an event, even though technically it wasn't. So I do have some events, and you'll see videos every day. They weren't live, but they're just under the event. But we decided that I do better with lives than pre-recorded videos. Maybe it's just my personality, and I can talk to people and have conversation and make it fun, and I'm not just sitting here going, well, when there's no one to talk to. Yeah, I am crazy. I am. I don't even know how many I did this last year. I have no clue. I have no clue. None. Some I've given away. I have no clue. I didn't write it down. But if I were to guess, I probably did 40 or 50. Maybe more. Maybe 60. I don't know. Well, if I did 28 just for Christmas, and then if I did 2 canvases for the December, that's 30 right there. So I may have done 60, maybe more. I don't know. I'll know more in this coming up year. 2025, I'll be on it. Not so on it 2024. So, but you know, when you're first starting out, you don't know. You don't know how detailed you have to be until you kind of swim in the water a little bit. And now I know. Now I've got to do a lot more documentation. Not be such a slacker. But I don't think there's going to be a mass Christmas because all of the family now has or will have gotten, because there's still, well, actually there's 2 families. I haven't had Christmas with my brother, and I haven't had Christmas with my grandmother and my aunt and uncle on that side. So I do have 13 still here to give away. So next year, I shouldn't have to do any. Next year, I can just focus on just doing, just enjoying doing events and not have to worry about, oh, I got to do this behind the scenes, because there was like, I was still doing, Christmas. There was 2 I was still doing Christmas Eve because I knew that we wasn't getting together until like a few days after Christmas. So I still had time. Like, yeah. Yeah, next year I won't have to do that. It'll be delightful. Next year I'll just be able to enjoy Christmas things. I like doing events. I do like doing them. I like doing a little bit every day, and then like this year I'm throwing the cross stitch and conversions in, and then I want to do a outdoor theme whip and chats, and then I want to do a the masters of art theme. So, and I know there are some diamond painting events around those, so I do want to do those. So yeah, there's gonna be more events. I have D4 canvases in my stash, I believe. I think that's what we counted, but I don't know if that was counting the Christmas presents, counting the duplicates that I've given away. I gotta do another recount to see how many I still have. So yeah. But I know I have enough and if you include the cross-stitch conversions, to get me through the year. And the only things I will have to buy are whatever events I participate in if I don't have a canvas for it. Let me move this over here a little bit. So there may still be some more that I need to purchase. I did a custom in 2024 of Tom and I on our honeymoon. And I know I want to do a custom of our channel logo. That'll probably happen sometime in 2025. And I know I have something that I want to do as a present, but I can't say anything about it. I won't even be able to start that. Not even remotely even like look through pictures or anything until after a certain event happens. And that event is at the end of October. So it may be that is the custom for 2026. There's a special event coming up in October. Diamond painting will be involved after the fact. Which I'm hoping to lose my 45 more pounds or get as close as I can by August. Yeah, August. That sounds good. And go get the dress altered because we went dress shopping. I got a pretty dress for I call her my niece, but she's technically my second cousin, but she calls me Aunt Jill. So we went dress shopping, and she's like, I want you to get a dress. I'm like, okay. So I got a dress. So I'm hoping that I get the bulk of the weight off so I can get the dress altered in August, and I won't have that much of a weight loss in 2 months. That if it's a little bulky, it's no problem. But right now, it's going to be a lot bulky by August. Because we went last summer, and I just said, okay, give me a dress that is tight. Tight. So we found a size 16, and it was like, she couldn't even hardly zip it up. And I'm like, okay, this is what I want. And so, oh yeah, the mama of the bride and the bride loved the dress, and I knew I had to get it altered anyway because I am short, and the dress was probably for someone 5'7", 5'8". I'm 5'1", so yeah, a lot of material's got to come off. Yeah, I would like to try. Usually I get like Temu and stuff because, you know, we don't have a lot of money. So I'll get a budget company, but I have tried other companies. And, like Diamond Dots, Diamond Art Club, stuff that you can get like at Hobby Lobby and stuff like that. So I do have some of those. In fact, I'm doing a is it Diamond Art Club or Diamond Art Studio? Oh crap, what is that? Art Club. I'm doing one of those right now, and it's called Every Tree Has a Soul, and it's a square, and like I have done so many rounds. But yes, Diamond Art Club, I have a few of those. Diamond Dots, I have a few of those. Yeah, I'd like to try Ricari. I would like to try Raven Art. Dreamer Design. Or MYOWA. So there's some that I would like to try. It's just making sure that I have the funds saved up to do that. Yeah. But there's a few I'd like to try, because even though I am kind of random. Let's say this way. Some people think, oh, she just does sweet, kind canvases. And then some people's like, oh, she's chaos. Wonder why she's not doing spoopy. And I did do spoopy over Halloween. And there's more spoopy I would like to do. I'm kind of like, you never know what to expect out of me. So, always got to keep your eyes peeled. You never know what might pop up on my board, kind of a person. Because I like different genres. I can be one of those that go, oh, let's do a pretty teddy bear. And the next day it's like blood and gore. You never know. So, yeah. I can't say I'm one genre. I am just, that's why a beautiful train wreck. Because, yeah, I am that. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. The December horrific. I did Santa skeleton. Big Santa skeleton. And it was nice. That one went together really well. And I just got it off of Temu. It wasn't anything like fabulous or fancy. It was just like, I was looking for spoopy Christmas. It's like, oh, skeleton Santa. Let's do that one. And then I did a mid spoopy, the mid of the line spoopy, which was like Halloween and Christmas together, because I love Halloween and Christmas. Those are my favorites. And it was like a witch in a graveyard with a Santa dress on, with a little black cat. Then the other one was the Christmas gnome, and I just made a really scary, spoopy story out of it. Ooh, scary, the ghastly gnome with Chuck, the cannibalistic cardinals. Ooh. You did the witch in the graveyard too? Well, see, like mine's. I thought that one was so pretty. And mine kitted up really, really easy. Really, it come together pretty quickly. I just did a video every day. Just when people think they've got me figured out. Bam. I even want to do some spicy. When we first started diamond painting 5 years ago now, I looked at Tom and I was like, Tom, do you think I could get away with something spicy? He's like, I don't know. I don't know about that. But it's like, I'll make you something spicy because I've wanted to do a spicy canvas. So, will I be able to put it on YouTube? Probably not, unless I use a lot of strategic cover papers. But I've even wanted to do spicy, and I've looked for a few spicy. I've looked through some artistic spicy. Yeah. So when I met Mushy, I was like, oh, she kind of digs what I dig. But of course, me being me, I always like let people get used to me first. That's like this year. I was like, okay, I'm just going to let people get used to me. But before I start throwing myself on the channel, just be like, oh, you want to know why we're beautiful chaos creators? Bam! You never know what we're going to give you. We'll give you a year first. We'll let you have a year to settle in before we're like, ha, chaos hilarity, yay! Oh, Priscilla's here. Oh, your hair, you look so pretty. But oh, you got a bow on your head. They gave her a pink ribbon. Yeah, you'll have to go back. It's all under the events. And that spoopy skeleton Santa was a big one. It was like 70 by 40 or something like that. 70 by something. It was big one. I was like, am I ever gonna get done with Santa? We did. But Priscilla looks so pretty. With her little pink bow in her by her ear. No. That won't last long. She'll have that off and pretty quickly, I think. Yeah. I can believe that. She gets to share a king-size bed. And usually she'll get right on my side, but that's okay. It keeps it warm.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she did.
Yep. She lays on my side until I get in bed, and then she's like, oh, I gotta move for you, lady. Oh, I'm sorry you were in the hospital, though. I need more V's in here. Sorry, I am a pen swapper. I'm not, but sometimes if there's a lot of a certain number, I will swap a pen. Every tree has a soul. I use 4 pens because I had to have a pen. What, baby? It's okay. Have to have a pen that is for an AB. And the wax pens, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's like, they just seem like they're wider. And even though I crushed the tip in, you know, to narrow it down, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't used it a lot. I just rather have an old pin, like a pin with an old glue dot in it, and go for it. But if I'm using like a crystal, maybe that would be better. Layered, so shall it be. That I will be doing Sweet Transvestite because I love Tim Curry. He is one of my favorites. I want to do Sweet Transvestite. I want to do it. And I want to do him as Rooster on Annie. So that will be a little Tim Curry series. And if I can find one where he is in the movie, oh my gosh, what's the name of that movie? He plays like the devil, the demon. I can't think of what it's called right now. Oh my goodness, Jill. I'm slack-a-lacking on knowing Tim Curry movies. How dare I? But I would love to do like a bunch of different Tim Curry, you know, because I love Tim Curry. Him and Vincent Price. I want to do some Vincent Prices too. Legend, that's right, Legend. I was trying to think of it. I'm like, why can't I think of it? I want to do those. I want to do some Tim Currys. I want to do Vincent Prices. I want to do some more royals. I want to do, I've already done a Princess Diana for someone else. I want to do one for me. I've already done Queen Elizabeth. I would like to do William and Catherine. So yeah, there's some I want to do with the royal. So yeah, I got a big wish list. Yeah. I would love to do like a Mr. Rogers. Because I grew up watching Mr. Rogers. I was a Mr. Rogers kid. And just do random ones, a Benny Hill. Just do random ones from childhood, like Bob Ross. But the odds of me ever going to be able to find half of those, I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky and someone will go, let's do a Bee Gees one. Okay. I'll buy it. So yeah, just getting like childhood. Oh, and of course, I've already got one David Bowie, but I have to do a Labyrinth David Bowie. But I've got one where it's like more abstract. He's multiple different bright colors. But love David Bowie. I mean, if anybody grew up watching Labyrinth and they don't like David Bowie, the costume alone would make you want to like David Bowie. Somebody's got to wash my brain out with soap. So I'm being cheeky. Being naughty. because I would love to do one at, like, basically all of his heirs. Ziggy Stardust, Thin White Duke. Then as he's getting a little older. That man is one of those kind of men that any age, now at the end, obviously, he wasn't. But you name an age, era, David Bowie that isn't hot? Even older, he was hot. Oh no. Well, welcome back, Lola. But yeah, David Bowie must have more David Bowie. I have goals. Because that man was just hot. He just oozed it. Just oozed it. Meow. Same as Morris Gibb from the Bee Gees. The one that always wore, like, the hat and had the beard. Yes. He was hot, too. I must have a thing for older guys or something. Guys with, yeah. Yeah. Especially guys with beards. But yeah, David Bowie just oozed. I know what you're thinking. Wow, that's a weird taste of men. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm weird. It's official. The queen. Okay. Depends on which one. I'll have to see. You'll have to watch my queen. I don't know if I even have her in my logbook. Let me look. We have a few minutes. Do I have the queen? Because I chose her when she wasn't young, but she wasn't old either. She's like middle of the road. No, I don't. I wasn't, but I'm thinking, let me look. Have been Amazon. Yeah, there is her when she was young. I don't know if you can see her when she was young, and then her when she just got coronation. So there are some, you just have to look up Queen Elizabeth II, and those look very familiar, so I'm thinking I got mine on Amazon as well. because those are like, oh, I could have had those choices. I don't know if Temu has. I don't know. What, baby girl? What's the matter? She sounds like she's still stir crazy. Oh yes, there's going to be a labyrinth one. Because the pants made the movie. Everybody thought, oh, it's just a lovely little kids movie. It wasn't. It wasn't. Tra-la-la. It was about the pants. And all the 80s kids are going to know. Tra-la-la. Tra-la-la. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean, oh, and if you watch some of David Bowie's stuff movies when he was younger, there was like a French flick that he did. Oh my good gravy. You could tell those sex scenes were accurate. I don't think he was hiding anything. I'm looking going, wow, David, Mr. Bowie. I haven't even met, but I feel like we've known each other for a few minutes. Yeah, there was a couple of movies that, you gotta go searching for them, but they're out there. What, baby? Am I gonna have to end the stream early? Are you having a moment? Are you having a moment? Has it been a rough day? Has it? Okay, well, let me finish. I'm gonna have to end it early because she's just whining. And she'll just only start barking. I'm sure you guys understand, right? We got a very lonesome doggy that's been cooped up all day. And she just wants love. Can you at least let me get one more letter? Priscilla, can I do one more letter, please? Maybe we can get Philip. I would love to do just one more letter. Let's try. One more letter. Let's try. Let's try use. Maybe I can just coax her through one more letter. It'd be great if Tom came home. Then I wouldn't have to stop. Where's he at? Can I just coax? I really want to do another half hour. Where's he at? Okay, we're gonna do use, and then we're gonna go. I just want to try to fill in a little bit more over here. If I get through use and she's still not fussing, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna act like I didn't say anything, okay, guys? We're just gonna keep going as long as I can go. She's quiet right now. I wonder where her bone is. But, you know, when they're cooped up all day in a... when they're cooped up all day in a cage, you know, she's not used to that. She's used to having her way. She's used to a big old full-size bed. Not full, king-size bed. She's used to a big old king-size bed to snuggle up on. Okay, baby, where's your bone? Where's your bone? Where's your bone, baby girls? Yes, where's your bone? Look for your bone. She's 27 pounds, so I don't think I can put her on my back. But if she could be on my back, she would be. One more. Can I get one more in? one more letter. We're just going to tiptoe through. See how much we can get done. Because Tom, even if he left now, it's going to be another hour. He can't help me any. Oh, Aunt Jill's being quiet. Trying to not draw too much attention, or she'll want me to lay in bed. And I usually don't. I usually don't have to do this, but she's been gone, away from everybody. So it's like, oh, okay. Let me just finish this. Almost done. Then I'll just finish this. I know. Oh, you're so beautiful sounded. Oh, okay. I think next time we go get you done, you're going to have to go to the cousin. So you have someone that you can love on you all day and you're not just in a kennel all day. Oh, are you telling me about it? Was you locked in a kennel all day? Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Yes, okay, I'm done. Let me just put the diamonds up and put papers on it. I'm sorry, guys, but she's just going to start barking. And it's just going to be kicks. Oh, no. You cannot eat cat food. No cat food for you. Oh, she left the room. Hey, Philip. Priscilla's on her way. Huh? Okay. All right. She's coming back. All right, guys. Let me turn the light off. I gotta do my Aunt Jill duty and stop the baby girl from being stir crazy. I'm gonna play with her a little bit and cuddle and snuggle with her. So there's the bat. There it is. So, what I'll have to do is put a paper on it, and then, oh, I'm about to put 2 papers on it. Okay, baby, okay. Aunt Jill's coming. I'm coming. Yeah. Oh. Where did the... Maybe I can... Oh, there we go. Maybe I can do this. But yeah, we're just going to tend to said doggy. If I can get this. There. Come on, Magnet. Don't work against me now. Okay, we're gonna put that there. For this part. Okay. There we go. And then I'll have to try to find another magnet. Oh, I can use this one, actually. Because that one's not really holding anything down. It's just there for decorative. There. Now we're good. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna have one of them where I'm just gonna be catching up on rows I didn't get done. So with that, I am going to let you go so I can figure out how to unstir craze Priscilla. But I will hopefully be able to post a picture of her on Facebook, so you guys can see her in our beautiful haircut. So, all right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Hugs and kisses. Bye.